Okay, so hi. Today we're gonna talk about this paint, El Parlamento de Londres, con el sol penetrando en la tiniebla, de Claude Monet, of Claude Monet. So today we're gonna analyze by the Panofsk methods. As we see, this is an impressionism paint. This is one of 19 that have been done in the past for Claude Monet. So first, what we're gonna analyze. At first look, we can see that there are so many colors, but at the same time not. Why? Because it's like kind of mental process that your brain do to figure that there are. But if you look very closely, you can see that there are no more than 5 or 10. Here we can see that we have yellow. We have yellow here. We have the same yellow here. We have orange. We have gray blue. We have other tonalities of grays and purple. So here, what we look here, maybe a little blue, dark blue. So here, what we see that it's kind of distortioning the image because this is like giving the sensation that the sunlight is giving us to us, and also that there are some humidity, there is a fog around the place. So maybe this can tell us that the painting is something relaxing, something calm in that period of time, or when it was painted. It was a very early morning. As we can see, the reflection of the sun is so brightness, so it could not be when the sun is going down. It could be the rising sun. And also what we see here is that we have different kind of objects around it. For example, we can see here that we have a kind of castle that is actually the parliament. We have here a river, sorry for my drawings, and also we have the sun and some fog. Okay, we have some kind of trees here around here. So what was thinking about it? Well, for example, to look like what sensation gives us that figure like imponent, that is something royal or something that for the period of time of British people when they were involved and colonization, something like that, is that first, the figure of the castle is here. We have this common figure of that period of time. Second, the river that is over there, we're looking that it's something that were so founded on around that kind of places. The other are the trees. We look at them that is something nature though, so we can think that there were not a lot of population or the weather were, but it wasn't there at all. This gives us like that sensation of royalty around this place because it's something that refers around history. We have the castle, the river. By analyze, we can deduce that there was not a lot of people over there or around there, and also that for the kind of tunnels or shades that have the paints around all of it, that is that there was a period there were not a lot of contamination or something like that. So we can deduce that it was something like from the period of monarchs or things like that. But this is a parliament, doesn't is a castle. Just have the reference because that is the sensation they give us. Third, we have the iconology. What is this? Well, this refers for what we think about what is a castle, what is a river, what is all around it. You know what the icon refers, what the background about it, what they tell us about it. So we can see with castle, what we think when we say castle or something like that. That kind of structure that is larger, enormous, and have a lot of bricks, that have biggest torrents. Well, we think that's something that has riches, power. For example, in this case, it could be something built for the driving of the city, how the population was established and things like that, or the commerce. It is a parliament, so they were notified around legal things in it. So that is the background about it. We can deduce that it was a period of time that where we need parliaments. Actually, we need it, but we can see they were more powerful because the kind of structures that they have, they were so different that actually we have it. The river. What we think when we think a river? Well, the river is a fluence of water that runs around for a free travel. In this case, it's very, very close to the parliament. So that refers that in that period of time, when they build this, they build it for a thing that has a river near. Because if we know water is something beneficial for people, in the trees, we look that they were not a lot of people over there. They could be, but maybe they are in the right side of the paint. And from the sun, we can deduce that what's different because actually, when we look at the sunlight of the sunrise, is different because the contamination make it being orange around it. For example, if we see there is not a lot of orange shades over there, so it's kind of different. So, in short words, these paints refer us like royal, class, ancient history, and also nature. Why? Shades, they have shades that let us see that there was a different period. The kind of structure that were painted because actually it isn't paint that kind of things or are just from imagination or recreation. Third, we have a river that his tonalities and the form is not like actually people painted, and also the kind of paint that is around the picture because it is based on impressionism paste. It's an impressionism paint. So that is the conclusion. We have a paint that looks like a royal and class thing that refers to a very important people or place and has shades that let us feel like nature, like it's real, it's impressive. So thank you for your attention. I hope you like it. Nice to see you. Have a good day.